Right, and here is a video review for the Unique Toys version of Rampage, aka Violence is what they're calling him. And he's actually a pretty solid figure. They definitely have been stepping up their game and improving their figures as they go along. And when he comes in package, he obviously comes with the main Violence figure himself. He comes with the nice hard plastic tech card, which is nice, and the instruction manual for Violence as well. That's all the paperwork side. He also includes, as you might expect, the Predaking hand, or the Warlord hand, with the nice joints, the knuckle joints there. Again, don't like these spikes. We'll probably snip them off like I did on Dive Bombs. But yeah, big hand, since he forms the arm for Warlord. He also comes with, finally, the big gun for Warlord, with the big kind of arm-mounted rifle that we're used to with this figure, and it collapses. It's got the extendable barrel, and it pops right off. You can see it just clips right in. Yeah, the last little bit likes to snap, and if you're too careful, it'll pop right out. But it pops right back in, not the end of the world. But it is, in fact, much like we've seen as they've planned with the Mastermind version. It does split into several smaller guns, 5 to be exact, that you can give to your other figures. So yeah, this will probably, I figure this one I've been giving to their Tantrum. This one I've been giving to Headstrong. The 2 smaller pistols I've been given to Violence and Warhawk, since they're the 2 arms. They got the 2 matching small pistols, and then you can give either one of these to Warclaw, Sharpclaw, is that what they're calling him? But yeah, but it splits into 5 different guns, and you can split them however you wish among the individual figures. So I'll set those off to the side. And so, and here is Violence himself. I know these guns, they're not really meant to be held in the hand. I guess they could. Is that about the same? It looks like it might be about the same size peggle. We'll try that in robot mode. I've just been I don't like the way they stick up in bot mode, and I've just been kind of folding them down, kind of like a null ray, but we'll get to that in robot mode. But he does have these guns mounted on his shoulders. His head does have an opening mouth, just like that. A little bit of waist there. Again, that's more for the robot mode waist and the elbow articulation, but he can move there. The legs. The paws are on ball joints, and then hinge joints here. And the ball joints are on shoulders as well. But a solid little piece. And the tail. The tail is crooked, and I don't know if it's if it's designed, if it's something wrong with the assembly, or if it does just sit a little crooked there. It looks like it may just be a assembly error, which I can fix. But anyway, there is Violence in beast mode. And just a real quick comparison, here he is with. We'll get all the dudes in here with him, and then we'll show them off. Let's get Dive Bomb in there. Can we get them all in the camera here? I guess we kind of can. I was going to try to back up, but I guess we can get them all together in a group shot there. Pretty cool. They do look nice and coherent together as a team. Now, when Sharpclaw comes out, I expect he's going to be much larger than them, and we haven't really seen a decent group shot of all of them together outside of combined mode, so I guess we'll see. And that should be out. Apparently, I've heard the release date could be October 7th. So maybe in a couple of weeks, we'll be seeing these Warlords all complete. So yeah, there's the beast mode thing. And now to go to robot mode, we just take him here. Let me fix this a little bit. The camera is right on the edge of the desk. To go to robot mode, we'll go ahead and take him, fold the tail up here. Just folds up right in there. Fold the paws up onto the side of the leg, just like that. And extend the legs, split them out, flip the feet forward. Very simple transformation on these guys, which is nice. Bring these arms down. Officially, you should point the guns up. Rotate the arm at right there under the actual shoulder joint, right up here at the, I guess, bicep swivel. Just like that. Bring the head down, and then once you get it here, unhinge it all the way down to here to flip his robot mode head up. You flip that back up. Use this double hinge here to bring the head down to the chest and rotate it around. And then here you gotta open up that panel, flip the hand out, fold the paw down, and there you go. And the paw just sits there on the back of the elbow. It's actually kind of a nice design to store it back there. It's not out. It's not in the way. And there is Violence in robot mode. Now, like I said, again, I like to. They look like smokestacks when you got them like this. You can have them facing forward if you want, and give them some forward-facing guns. I like to fold them down, kind of like null rays. But it's entirely up to you how you want to do it. Now, let's take this off. And he actually can. Okay, that actually is right about the right size. He can hold them as pistols if you don't wish for him to hold his sword or anything else. So they can be used as handheld weapons. So that's actually kind of cool. I don't know why I didn't think to try that before now. And then there's one of the pistols. That's actually one of the bigger pistols from the bigger pistol from the combined mode. And there's the sword. I don't know if I showed that off earlier, but it does also come with a sword as well, just like all the other guys. And he's got ball joint hips, thigh swivels, hinge knees. You can get a little bit of movement out of the foot there if you need it to fold it up a little bit for certain poses. Ball joint shoulders, bicep swivels, double hinged elbows. The wrist is not articulated at all due to transformation, and his head does rotate. Does have a hinge joint there, that swivel joint, I guess is what I'm looking for. And there's the port for the arm mode, which we'll get to in a minute. But yeah, there he is. And just a quick, again, comparison with his fellow warlord members. So get this in here and lock this camera in place. And again, we'll put dive bomb there in the back since he's got those giant wings. So there they are all together with the various weapons. Not like part of the reason I gave him the big pistol is just to show you what they look like. There's him with the big pistol. Here is Tantrum with the main part of the gun. Dive bomb with one of the smaller pistols, and the other small pistol I've just plugged into the top of the big section of gun that Headstrong's holding. You can see there's the front of the gun like that. Looks like a kind of portable missile launcher or whatever. You can give them to, like I said, you can give them to whichever figures you want. That was just to show off each one of them holding one of the guns of the various modes. So yeah, there's a nice little group shot of all of them together. And of course, just real quick, I'm not going to turn all of them into the limbs, just because I don't want to. It's going to be hard to get the camera in focus and hold all of them up together. But I'll show you how to transform him into an arm. We'll see them all together in limb mode, hopefully shortly, when Sharpclaw comes out. And I will get the guns together to show you how the gun peg's on. And unfortunately, the gun can, like, as it is right now, unless something else, some special attachment part comes out. Right now, the guns can only. The combined gun can only attach to Rampage. Usually it attaches over to Dive Bomb is how we traditionally see it. But it looks like it can only attach to Rampage right now. And there's the combined mode again. So yeah, I bring this up. Now the shoulders come down. They actually sit down in here. I think you want to. Actually, so you can see the double hinge, they sit down in here like this. Oh yeah, this rotates out. This little tags, they flip up. You pop the, get this up. It's getting under here to pop this open, there we go. Flip this up. Rotate it around there at the bicep swivel to the back, and then this little tab right here on the back of the arm pegs into a slot right here on the back of the figure. Just like that. This comes up. You can get it up. Again, the ratchets on these combiner ports are kind of a pain in the butt. Fold the head in, just like that, and then same over here. Put the arm up and in. Come on, go in. There we go. Bring it down. Round and up. So the paws in combined mode kind of sit up here on the top of the arm. Some of the pictures have them angled up to look like that, and you can do that if you want. For right now, we'll just leave them flat. They may aesthetically look better if you have them flipped up in combined mode, but since I don't have the combined mode here. Flip these up. Now the tail, you actually have to rotate up, and it's hinged so it sits up there like that, along the front of the thing. And you have to move the tail out of the way because that's the slot for the hand, and if you have it folded up for robot mode, you can see it blocks that slot. So just fold it up, and the hand pegs in just like this. And there's a slot on the other side as well. You got to line up. There we go. And then just fold the tail, like I said, just fold the tail just kind of right up against the body there. And there, you pretty much have the arm mode. Put his hand around, you can bring it up like this. You can shorten the legs a little bit if you want, if you don't want the open gap leg look. But there he is in arm mode. Now, like I said, dive bomb normally in arm mode, like there's no port anywhere on the lower half of him to attach the gun, nor on his tail flap. Will we get a little clip or something to allow it to attach over here? I don't know. But right now, the combined mode gun, there's a peg hole on both sides of his legs that allows the combined mode gun to attach to the arm. So yeah, but there it is, the Unique Toys Violence.